Okay, you guys. Right before he get ready for bed, right before he get ready to go to bed, sometimes I'll take him a bath. And to me, go get the bath. Go get the baby wash I use for him. Hey, baby. What y'all don't know, said my baby have really bad eczema. But as you can see like some little dry spots on him, but not really. It's because I use these two lotions. I use this Mistela. This is the exact one I use. It's very, very great. And I also use this Cedrin baby lotion. For sensitive skin. It's very, 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 very great. Both of these, I mix them together and I put them on his body, and it stops him from having, like, big breakouts or dry skin or cracked skin or anything like that. It's the best thing I have found that I use, and I would recommend it. He's been using it since a newborn. I do strongly recommend buying these. It's very expensive. It's not cheap, but he has had this since he has been a newborn, and I have still yet to use the complete bottle. As you can see, I actually bought this like this. The top was broken, so I just took it right on off. I got it for a cheaper price. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care as long as it works great for my baby. I bought it from Bye Bye Baby. But yeah, so these are the two that I use. They work really well. His baby wash that I use when I do take him a bath some nights is this here, the Baby Dove Sensitive Skincare. I really don't know if you could use other ones. Here, to me, take this back. I really don't know if you can use other ones. You probably can. That's just the one that I have been using just because he haven't had reactions off of it. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey. He does have like a little rash. Here, to me, recorded. He does has like a little rash, so I try to, like, I do use the Vaseline. Go get the Vaseline for me. I do use the Vaseline for his rash. For his rashes, I've used it for all of my babies. I do not use the store-bought brand. This is the Vaseline I have for him, but I promise you I use all the different ones. I use the baby one, I use the regular one, I use this one with the cocoa butter. It's just whichever one I just feel like buying at the moment. That's the ones I have used. I do like using this one. The other ones too. Vaseline is Vaseline to me, simply because it coats the skin. It helps it heal. So if he do end up peeing a boo-boo again, like, it's just still coating the skin and helping it heal. Don't show his private area. But yeah, so that's what I do. This is how I get him cleaned off. I do use the baby wipes too. To me, if you would get that for me. Baby wipes. And yeah, and sometimes if I am, sorry y'all, I've been eating. But sometimes if I'm like, in a rush, like, I would use a wipe, but usually 9 times out of 10, I get like a wet, warm cloth, and I like put it on his private area. I just run it up under hot water, and then by the time it makes it to him, it's like warm, and I just put it on his private area, let it sit from his private area all the way to the back of his butt. And I just let it sit there the whole time and just let it get warm and, like, soothe him and everything like that. And then after that, I take the rag, the washcloth, and then I wipe him, clean him with it. And then I turn around, put a clean pamper on him. But before I actually fasten the clean pamper up, I will actually put some Vaseline on him, which I am about to do. with the white. Don't show his private area.
Okay.
Which I'm about to do with the white right now. Simply because.
Hi, Josiah.
Even if it does get showed, you can like do the little blur thing.
Yeah, I know. Like
I'm just not showing it out.
Yeah, we're not gonna show it.
Josiah.
Put his pamper at.
Hey. Hey.
Janae, bring me a pamper for him, please.
What you doing? You sitting there chilling?
And I don't put Vaseline on his private area simply because to me, I don't know if it does or not. I mean, not Vaseline. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm tired. But I don't put lotion on his private area simply because I believe it's too sensitive and I feel like it will break him out more. So I don't put Vaseline down there. I mean,
Lotion.
I don't put lotion down there. I only put Vaseline down here and it works really well. Vaseline for everything, y'all. I promise you. When my kids get a cut, I put Vaseline over it. When my babies get rashes, I put Vaseline over it. When my babies
Hey, Josiah.
cut themselves with their nails, because you know babies' nails be so sharp, and they will sit there and they will cut themselves with their nails. And
Use Vaseline.
once they do that, I use Vaseline, like James Bryant said. Show him. So as you guys can see, let me see. As you guys can see, like, I don't know if you guys can really see it, but Josiah, he scratches his arms. Let me see. Okay, this is a good one. As you guys can see, these little spots on him, he scratches his arms because he be itching. Like I said, he has eczema. All of my kids, all 5 of my kids have had eczema. And I have tried so many different things with him. But the best thing that I have found that has worked is this here. Like I said, this Mustela, the exact brand if you want to. It's here. And the Excedrin baby lotion, the exact brand if you want to, is here. And then sometimes I will coat it, like I will get the lotions. I'm gonna show you guys. I get the lotions, I mix them together, I put it on my leg, even though I can't do it now, so I'll probably put it on my arm, and then I will rub it in, and then I will coat it with the Vaseline just so it can just, I feel like I did something. I feel like it does more when I do it that way, but most of the time, and this is her use, y'all. Give me another pamper, James Bryant. But yeah, most of the time I just put the 2 lotions on them because I be so tired and lazy. So I just put on the 2 lotions and that is it. But sometimes I will do the 2 lotions plus the Vaseline, especially during the winter time, because I want it to act as a sealant and I want it to seal the lotions in so that it can work its magic. And like, you know, have it to where his skin is not very itchy or anything like that. So I always make sure I change him before he go to sleep. I do not want him to go to sleep in a wet pamper, in a wet diaper, simply because
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for this other thing to go on here. The one that just broke off.
James Brown, what happened to that thing, Mom? Oh, he got it.
Okay. So yeah, the reason why I do it that way is because I don't want, oh, get those 2 pampers. So both of those will just fail. But the reason why I do it that way is because, like, you know, during the winter time, their skin crack more. So I don't want his skin to be like extra cracked or anything like that. So you guys are about to see. Like I said, it's broke. So yes, I do it like this. I take it, I put it in the middle of my hand like that. This, it closes. Like, you know, when you do it like this, it opens. You see, I was able to do that, but when you do like this, you can't push it. So it's like a locking mechanism, which I really love about that. I got both of them. I mix it, I bring it all. I put it like this. I take some, mix it in my hand, and then I put it on his legs. Let me take his socks off of him.
Some really good socks. You have to size.
And I make sure I use a really good
Size
amount
up.
because, like I said, my baby has eczema, and I've tried so much different stuff. Jace Ryan, please, because I'm trying to do a video. I have tried so many different things, and this is what actually works well for me. And he loves it. I love it, and his skin actually loves it too. So. It's like a massage that he receives. Look at his little face. He loves it. He's too busy trying to pay attention to his big brother. So I make sure I get it around his neck because he has an extra wet mouth, which means that he slobs a lot. And it kind of, as you can, if you could get like a little close up on his neck, as y'all can see, it's like a little bit lighter. So this just from him having a wet neck and him having to wear bibs. Like, he will wet a bib up in like 2 hours, and I have to put a new bib on him because that's just what he does. I have ran out of lotion. So when I run out of lotion, the only thing I do is just get more lotion. And bye. He's trying to copy me, y'all, and I just don't have time for that tonight because I'm trying to do a video for y'all. They just think every day is just like play mode, and it's not. So. Get more lotion.
Bless you.
Take this lotion, put it here. The only reason I have to do that like that is because it's broken. So like I said, I just go back and I just put it on him. I put it on his stomach. I put it on his arms. I turn around and I tell y'all, like, all of my kids have really bad eczema, like pus bump eczema. Like my son Tayden, my 2-year-old, his eczema was so bad to where he got like the pus bump pockets, and he had to get them drained. He had 2 of them. He had to get drained. We was in the hospital twice because of that. I gave you guys a little story time about that, but yeah. So this is all I do. Yes, I am about to put it on his face. As a newborn, up until 6 weeks, I would not recommend putting lotion in their face simply because it's just not, like, you know, that's just not a good thing. I would just do Vaseline. That's what I did the whole time. But I haven't tried to put the lotion. I don't know what it will and will not do, simply because they have like very soft, sensitive skin. So I just put it around like this.
You put lotion on his face?
I always put lotion on his face.
You do? I probably don't pay attention.
You don't never be in there while I'm doing it, so that's probably
Sometimes I do though. Okay,
and I always put lotion on his face. You saying it like I don't ever do that. But like I was saying, I swear these kids nowadays. But like I was saying, so yeah, so I just I would not recommend it doing it up until like 6 weeks, maybe a good 2 months. I didn't start putting it on his face until he was like 6 weeks and 2 months. I really don't quite remember. But I do put it in his hair too, simply because, you know, when they have like the cradle cap in their hair, and instead of me having, hey, leave him alone. And instead of me having to comb it out, what I do is I put the lotion in, and I swear it just helps it disappear. And yes, his hair still gets very dry now. As you can see, he don't have too much of it, but it was way less than this. If you guys look at previous videos, it's starting to actually grow back, which is lovely. because he's gonna have his hair come back in. Ain't that right, Tatumata? Sorry. Tatumata is my 2-year-old. Ain't that right, Josiah? But yeah, so he is officially done. I put it behind his ears too because he do have cracked ears. If you have a child that has eczema, please, please, please remember to put lotion or Vaseline, I do both, behind their ears. Sometimes I mix the Vaseline with the lotion, or sometimes I just do it like this and put the lotion behind his ear with the Vaseline. As you can see, he's scratching because this just he do have like red blotches in some places, but it's that right there is from his skin getting dry and then chill. Like he has like red blotches in some places, as you can see. That right there is from his skin getting dry, and now I've moisturized it, and now he's gonna be like more cooler, calm, and collected, and you're not gonna see like any red blotches like within the next 5 minutes. It like helps his skin so much. He loves when I do this, y'all. Look at this. He's already cool, calm, and collected, so y'all really can't tell. It just looks regular, but I swear, if he was like acting a fool or anything like that, he really loves when I do that behind his ear, especially like when his ear is like really irritated. Because like I was saying, when they have the eczema behind their ears, it gets really, really chapped. Like all cracks gets like really, really chapped. So like behind their ears, it gets really, really chapped. And you have to make sure that you pay attention to that, because sometimes you'll overlook it. Because you're thinking like, oh, I'm putting lotion over their whole body, boom, bam, that's it. But behind the ears, it can get so chapped to where it can be bleeding. So you have to make sure that you put that lotion behind there, so when, you know, if you move the ear, it doesn't have like a cracked look. You don't want it to have like a cracked look. Like when I move his ear, it looks like this. But sometimes, if I move his ear, it has like a cracked look. That lets me know that his body needs moisture. So I have got that done, and what I do is I go and then I put his sleeping clothes on him, which I already had on him at first, y'all. Because I thought he was gonna go to sleep earlier, but he didn't. So I went on ahead and got his lotion and stuff put on him. Since he did not go to sleep yet, because I hate trying to put it on him when he's asleep, because then he wakes up and then it's like a whole nother like, you know, cycle I have to do all over again with trying to get him back to sleep and everything like that. So now I just have to worry about getting him to, not worry, but I have to get him back to sleep, or get him to sleep, because he was asleep earlier, but we were like jamming out and getting stuff done, and he really didn't, he don't go to sleep without me. So whatever you do, don't spoil your babies. That's a whole nother video. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get him put on the boo. And just turn away for a second. And show whatever. Up until he was 6 years old. 6 weeks old, because there is no years. So, and then once he was 6 weeks, I added in the Mistela body lotion because it has like a fragrance to it. And even though it's saying like, you know, no fragrance or whatever else and natural ingredients, I didn't want to use it. Go tell your daddy. I usually take him a bath, so I take his baths at night. And then I lotion him up, put Vaseline on him where the Vaseline needs to go. I was putting the Vaseline in his hair too, just because it was like really dry and I didn't want to use anything else in his hair. So that was the only thing I used. And that's when he was newborn. So yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, look at that picture. It's so pretty. But yeah, so I do this, and I do this as a newborn too. I rock him to sleep because that's what you have to do with babies. You have to rock them to sleep, show them love, show them affection, you know, just to let them know that you love them and that you're happy they're here and you want to see them grow and just blossom into the person they need to be. But anyways, so yeah, so I do that. And then, like, you know, as a newborn, he did wake up every 2.5 to 3 hours to eat, simply because I am breastfeeding. So every 2.5 to 3 hours, he woke up to eat. So what I did was I had a stash of milk saved up from when I was pumping. I consistently pumped for like so long until I just got tired of it. So what I would do is I would take my frozen milk and I would put it in a bag and with ice packs and let it unthaw, like, you know, overnight. And then I would have like 2 to 3 bottles, and then I would feed him his bottles. Hey, baby. So yeah, I would feed him his bottles. And that's how he would get fed throughout the night. One of his bottles will already be warmed up. I would feed that to him first. The other 2 bottles, I would bring it up in my room. And since we were upstairs and not by the kitchen, I would have it, like I said, in a bag with the ice packs. This in the previous videos, I showed y'all how I did that. And then I would just warm it up and go about it that way, which was really easy to me, really convenient to me. Simply because I am a light sleeper, so I was able to get up throughout the middle of the night to feed him. Once he hit a certain age to where I knew that I would be able to put him on my breast and not have to worry about him choking and spitting up on his milk, I would say that was like around 2 months, maybe 2.5 months. Then I would just throughout the night, I would just give him my boob. I would still give him bottles sometimes too, but mainly I would just give him my boob. And that's how I would end up feeding him throughout the night without having to worry about getting up. I would just pop the boob out and give it to him, and he would be like right back to sleep. But that's when he started passing the boob, is because I would do that. So I wouldn't recommend it if you don't want your baby to pass your boob, because he does passy my boob. He soothes himself when he's aggravated. He soothes himself when okay, I'm gonna have to walk around with him now. Come on, y'all follow me. I was saying, you guys, so I had to stand up and start rocking him because he ain't trying to go to sleep. But yeah, he soothes himself when he's like, you know, he's just a soother, so he passes the boob a lot. So I'm about to rock him until he goes to sleep. He'll wake up probably about a good 2 to 3 times throughout the night when he don't feel himself being on the boob to get back on the boob. When he was a newborn, he woke up every 2.5 to 3 hours, like I said, to eat, and then he would go back to sleep, and that's just how that was. Yeah, so this is basically our night routine of what I do with him and him only. If you want to see a night routine with all of the kids, then let me know and I will show you guys that. Make sure you guys like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified when we do post or when I do post. And let me know of some different video ideas that you guys want me to do. Don't stop shouting out, like, you know, if you're pregnant, if you just had your baby, how many weeks are you? Like, you know, just let me know, you guys. Just let me know what you guys are doing. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Talk to me because I talk back. You feel me? But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys later.